Hey guys, welcome back to Marketing Food Online. This is Damien, and I hope that you are having a great day. I wanted to super quickly, I want to show you guys a great resource if you're either a commercial food producer or if you're just working out of the cottage kitchen food laws. This website is going to be a huge resource for you. And as always, I try to share as much resources as I can with you guys to help you along the way with your food producing business. So let me get right to it. All right, so this is a website, and it's going to be almost like a Google search engine, if you will, for fairs, festivals, and events. Now, why do I want to show this to you? Well, for a couple of reasons. If you're working out of your home and you're a cottage food producer, you obviously cannot sell through the internet or sell out of your state. So locally is how you sell your products. And this website can be utilized for pretty much any state in the United States and even in Canada. So where can you sell your products if you're not sure? Where can I look? Where can I find a show or fairs and festivals? I've never done that before. How do I go about doing that? You want to sell your food, you want to sell your snacks, your candies, whatever it may be. So this is festival.net. And the way it works, let me just scroll down really quick. This has a database of fairs and festivals all over this entire map you see in front of you here. Okay. And even in parts of Canada. So if you're in Canada and you're seeing my videos, thank you, by the way, for watching. And check this out, because this will show you in all of these areas and regions within Canada, events and festivals that you can sell your homemade. Or if you're a commercial food producer, remember, if you're selling online, that's great. But as you know, my motto is try to be as many places as you can at the same time. So if you are a commercial food producer, and let's say you're selling online, and you have a staff or you've got a couple employees, my suggestion to you is to utilize your employees and send them out to fairs and festivals on certain weekends or certain fairs or certain festivals or music festivals or art festivals, and get them out locally. If you're online, that's great. And like I said, there's no reason why you can't tap into your resources. So if you've got an employee or maybe a family member or just a friend or someone who can create a booth for you, open a booth at one of these places. Start selling locally if you're not doing that. Because you can drum up just additional revenue, brand awareness, and just get more traffic to your website, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to scroll down really quick. I'm going to go through how you can use the site super fast. And then I'm going to leave it in your guys' hands, and you can, play around with this and check it out for yourself. So really quick, here is the site, festivalnet.com. Okay. And of course, I'll have that. You can see that on the website as we scroll back up. All right. How do I use this site, Damien? Okay. Search by month. This is where the magic happens right here. All right. So press the month if you have a specific month that you're in. Now, keep in mind another quick note. If you want to pick a month that you're in, that's great. Obviously, yes. Remember, the process to get into a lot of these festivals and fairs, they have applications. Now, don't do it at the last minute or think within a day or two you can apply for these fairs and festivals. You do it well in advance. If you want to do this and utilize the site, plan it out. So if you guys want to, April, there's a bunch of big fairs and festivals coming, let's say, or you want to do something as it approaches the summertime and such, plan it out in advance, okay? Because this site will show you what's going on in April. That's pretty cool. It's a really great resource. So let's start with January. All right. Search by state or province. Obviously, if you're in Canada, you're going to be utilizing the province, not the state. So, and by the way, here's all the Canadian provinces down on the bottom. So let's just say Florida. That's where I used to live. And we're going to pick Florida, search and pick a mile radius. What this is let's say you live in Orlando and you're willing to drive 50 miles. Then you would pick 50. And then you put in your zip code. That's not really Orlando zip code. That's one I lived near Fort Lauderdale. So anyways, search now. So you want to hit search now. And here's what happens. For January, 28 matches, okay, and 6 featured came up with a 50-mile radius of the zip code. Got it? Okay. So then you scroll down, and then this is like a gold mine for you guys, okay? This is all kinds of amazing fairs, festivals, events, music festivals, art festivals, Las Olas Art Festival. By the way, I've actually been to that one. It is huge. It's fantastic. And so on and so on. So, and it tells you January 2019 is when that next one would be. This one's January 6th to the 27th. Okay, this is a 2018 Green Market at Wellington. So look at this. Look at all of these. These are all different places that if you live with, obviously within the radius of this, you know what I mean? You get a chance to apply for a booth and sell your products. It's just like a no-brainer, super simple. And this site, guys, will make you a lot of money if you actually follow through with it. Apply for it. Remember now, let me give you some tips on these. These events you have to apply for. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be accepted. And if you're not accepted, don't sweat it. Don't make a big deal about it. Move on to another one. The reason why I say you may not get into them is that a lot of these fairs and festivals have food vendors. Now, a lot of these food vendors are repeat vendors from every year prior to. Okay. You got to understand that when they have these, they don't allow multiple vendors of food vendors to have multiple booths of the same product. So the reason why I say you might get rejected is that, let's just say as an example, okay, the Gables Chili Fest, okay, if you have, let's say you wanted to do a popcorn vendor, because not everybody at this festival may be selling chili, okay, there may be some other types of booths available, okay, but they're not going to let 5 vendors come in with popcorn. You see what I'm saying? So if you go there and let's say you are into seasoned nuts and you've got some nut mixes and peanuts and cashews and almonds, those types of things, and you've got a really great product and you go there and you apply and you get turned down. And then the reason why is because there's another vendor who applied 2 weeks prior to, and they sell nuts. Okay, so they just don't want to double up on the same product. Understand? So just keep that in mind. All right. And the other thing is you gotta kind of schedule these out, like I mentioned earlier. Because if this is happening, let's say January 13th through the 14th, all right, and it's already the 10th, this is going to probably be tricky to get into because it's like in 3 days. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to apply for something that's going to be happening very soon because there's a shut off date, there's a close off date for most of them, not all of them, but most of them work that way. So try to plan it out. It's in January right now, we're about middle January. To be honest with you, I would start approaching February and March, and I would let January go. Okay. So anyways, that's how this site works. There's a lot of other, you can take a look at my cursor. There's a lot of other free resources that are part of this website. And of course, you can log in. You can create an account as well and become a member of it as well. And you get notified of certain things. So there's a lot of features, and I'm not going to waste 2 hours of time showing you all of the features. Just check out the site. Again, I'm not being compensated, by the way. I don't get any type of affiliate money or something for promoting this. So go to this website and check it out and see what it can do for you. Okay. So again, it's festivalnet.com and super easy to use. And the great thing about this, and by the way, let's see, show details. 26,000. Yeah, see, they've got 26,000 plus events and activities. That's a ton. So if you are in a certain area of Canada too, all of these regions, you can even check out the regions. Okay. And let's see, Ottawa. Okay, so that map. So see, look at this. I clicked on to Ottawa, Toronto, and I'm sorry, Ontario, Toronto and Ontario. And it's showing all of these just from the click of that map. Let me show you that again. So if you see the cursor change, you can actually even just pick out a specific state. Let's go back to Florida, and then they come back up. Okay. Now this will show you 1,600 matches, but that's not broken down by time frame. So if you want to pick a certain month, that'll obviously change. California, by the way, has an enormous amount. Oh my gosh. My brother lives in California, and he did this for a while. Actually, he had a hot dog business out there, and he went to quite a few events and was telling me that there's so many. It's just amazing. So if you're in California, you've got literally, let me show you right here, over 2,300 matches just on this site. And keep in mind, there's a lot of sites like this that are similar to this. You can even just Google it. If you go to Google, one last note, and I'll let you guys go. Go to Google and type in your state. And let's say you're in California. Put in California, San Diego, California fairs and festivals list. And you can pull up a list of all kinds. There's websites all over the place. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. And again, you guys, no matter who you are, if you are, commercially producing your product or you're from home, take advantage of these fairs and festivals. So thank you guys and have a great one.